Hello everyone and welcome to the True Sports Show's Facebook site, and I'm going to give you a quick understanding of how we're here tonight. It's as simple as a phone call from a mate 2 years ago and 7 weeks ago. And it was Richard Cheekwee who said, "Robbo, I'm done. It's the end. Another 6 and out gig we've had to cancel. That's the end, mate. I'm sorry." I said, "It's okay, mate. I'll talk to you later." I was on my radio show and I had 30 minutes to go. I said, once I finish, I'll get in the car and get to your place. I got to Richard Cheekwee's place that night and we started to talk about all the old days. And to be honest, that is how we ended up here. And we ended up here because we love music. And we also love telling stories. And we've lived a lot of our lives together in cricket and in music. But it's a really important part. And for everyone out there who doesn't realise the importance of music to what they have given us over the years, the bands in Australia and around the world have filled the dressing rooms of the New South Wales and Australian cricket and rugby league teams. Hence, that night at Richard Cheekwee's, we came up with the idea. So there's no 6 and out band. But what if we got Mike Whitney, Eric Groth, Mark Spud Carroll together? All of a sudden we've got a lead guitar, a rhythm guitar, and a lead singer. And with Richard Cheekwee, we'd have 2 lead singers and myself on drums. And the next day we made a phone call. And the phone call went to all of those people. And all of those people, Mike Whitney, Richard Cheekwee, Eric Groth, Mark Spud Carroll, all said yes to the idea of creating a band. And next minute we had a band. No idea what we were going to name ourselves. And then we didn't have a bass player. So we spent 5 weeks searching for a bass player. And myself and Richard Cheekwee were lucky enough. A year earlier we met the legend from Noiseworks, the great Steve Balby, at a charity function for Gus Wallen's Got You for Life. And we became mates, and all of a sudden I was talking to Steve Balby about the idea and where we were, and he goes, "You know, I play bass, Robbo, and I love cricket and rugby league." And all of a sudden we had the great Steve Balby joining our band, and it was an emotional moment, to be honest. Hence, that's how we became the True Sports Show. And we came together, and we were going to be together at least 2 years ago. 2 things happened. I weirdly got us all together for our first band session together at 2SM at the studios, and we rehearsed for our first night, and we did 9 songs. I thought, wow, this is so exciting. And then 4 days later, they told me I had a brain tumour inside my brain, and Charlie Teo called me, and next minute I am in the hospital and getting a tumour taken out, and all of a sudden 9 months just vanished. But during that 9 months I used to sit in this little area just out in my backyard where the sun would come down. I would sit here for hours, often with an umbrella above me, just sitting, hoping things would get better. And about 13 weeks after my operation, 6 guys walked through the backyard and come out and join me for a cup of tea. Mike Whitney, Richard Cheekwee, Eric Groth, Mark Spud Carroll, Steve Balby, and our music director, Andrew Dawson. And we just sat here and talked about what could have been. And by the time we ended that night, we knew that we were going to get back together and try and create this show. And then a thing called COVID-19 lobbed along. Well, that wipes out last year. So, in God's way, and a big thanks, we ended up here. And it's only taken us 2 years and 8 weeks to get to here. But tonight we can't wait to deliver a show that means so much to us where we're going to tell you all of our life stories, our stories of how we got together, our stories of being cricket and rugby league players for our country, but also great stories about our Noiseworks band and Steve Balby's life. So we hope you enjoy it. We hope you enjoy the stories. And then at the end, we hope you sing along for the next 80 or 90 minutes and have a great night. But thanks for being a part of the True Sports Show, because it's not just a show, it's about life, and we're living it. Take care.